Get your set up ready. Get your set up ready. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Ptah, Ptah, Ptah. Ooh, brr. Still kind of dark.
So I'm saying that one's weaker.
But it made such a difference the other day.
Both of them are there.
It's like it got weaker since it got in this house. See? Put that one up there where you had it last time. Bring it down a little too. There. No, no, it will be the other one. This.
No, no, fine. This was smaller as well.
Okay, I'll take it.
There you go.
Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Man like Ptah. Go on. So, folks, I've been getting surrounded by Egyptian gods for probably the last, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months now. And this time, Ptah showed up. Ptah wanted me to know that Ptah run things around here. But Ptah needs to know there's a new sheriff in town. Ptah! Meet the new sheriff, Ptah. You used to run things all by yourself, but God said you need some help. So here I am in all my gorgeousness. Thank you. All my loveliness to help you. Because you're doing a terrible job. Absolutely terrible, I tell you. And you think it's okay until you run into people like me. Until people like me are born, you think it's okay, and that's why you want to destroy my womb so I'm not the gateway for any more people like me to enter the earth realm. But you can't. You should be honest about your powers. It will benefit you more, because then you'll know when to stop. You see? The problem with the Lehman Brothers Investment Bank is that they didn't know when to stop. The odds were against them, but they kept lying to themselves, telling themselves or the head kept lying to himself, telling himself, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. But God shut down every fucking thing and everybody that they thought they could rely on. Because you know, y'all tell yourselves that you're the ones who run society, so you didn't expect ever that Lehman Brothers can take a beating like they did. God said they were like the third on the list of top bankers. See how close that is to number one. But God wanted those who run Lehman Brothers to start listening to the voice within, you know, the real voice within, not the voice up here, but the voice here and the voice here and the voice here. I know when he was making decisions, there was a voice inside of him saying, this is not going to be good. There came a point where the voice got loudest, but what did he do? He still chose to ignore the voice. And so God had to show him why it's important not to ignore the little voice inside. Ptah, I'm feeling like there's a little voice inside of you advising you against some of the actions that you plan to take. But because of your inflated self-importance, your inflated self-appointment, you most likely are going to choose to ignore that powerful part of yourself that knows all things. And that is going to work against you. Because you see, as much as you like to make people believe that you are God, and as much as you yourself would like to believe that you are God in the earth, the truth is you are not. And so some events are about to take place which will reinforce that truth within you and everybody around you. And you can project as much of your energy out onto my world and my empire as much as you like. But the truth is, that is not going to stop what is coming for you. I don't make the rules. I just discover them and share them and abide by them. Because that which made the rules made them out of love for us. Because it knows its creation. So it tells us, don't do that. Don't go there. Don't say that. Don't think that. Don't give energy to that thought. Let that thought die right there in your mind. It knows why it's advising us against and toward whatever circumstance we're dealing with. But we choose not to listen. And then we get our ass whipped. And we say, why is life so unfair? Or we blame somebody else and say, how did they have the power to do this to me? Ain't nobody doing nothing to you but you doing what you're doing to yourself. And for a God, common G, that has been around for as long as you have, You and the other fallen angels. I really don't understand how you all believe that you can live how you're living and treat us how you're treating us and get away with these things. Aren't angels closest to God? Didn't God make y'all a little more powerful than the average, a little more wise than the average person? I would expect that that's what angel means, is that you're not like the average person. You are more developed in every way. And that's why you choose to use your powers against the average man and every average woman to try to control us and make us serve you and envy you, want to be like you. Well, not me, because I'm like you. Only that I'm on the good side, not the bad side. But I'm a goddess. You're a god. Come on, G. I just don't understand how you all are so daft in your dealings. It puzzles me because you're supposed to know better. You know God. You know the real God. You understand science better than most of us. You've been here for centuries, if not millennia. A millennium is, yeah, 1,000. So centuries is 100. Yeah, probably even longer. What the hell have you learned? By now, you have learned the patterns of how the seasons change, psychological climates, spiritual climates. Just nature itself. The stars. You know how to read. That's how you knew who I was when I was born. So how are you fucking up this badly? I'm trying not to swear. God is urging me to try not to use too many swear words for whatever reason. I'm gonna try. So how are you messing up this badly? I don't understand. It's a mystery to me. Y'all know way more than me. You all are way more developed than me. You got more money than me. You have access to more minds than me. One mind is good, two minds are better, three minds are even better still. You see the mathematics? But yet you're messing up so terribly. How? It's time for you to divert from the path that you're on and you're refusing to. What is that? Is that ego? I'm hearing it's ego. Ego is a very dangerous thing, then, isn't it? If not mastered. Because right now, you haven't mastered your ego has mastered you. You're not in control of your faculties are in control of you. Do you like where your faculties have led you to. Do you like this place that you're in right now? This space, this psychological space, this social space. Do you like it? I don't think you do. So why you feel you can't do anything to make it better? I'm hearing it's because you don't want to do the right thing. Okay, that's a dilemma. But if you don't want to do the right thing, then let's look at it as a simple science experiment. Let's say you want to make lemonade. What are the ingredients for lemonade? Water, sugar, and lemons, right? If you omit any of those elements, you don't have lemonade, do you? Let's say you were making a herbal remedy for an ailment that you're experiencing. If you don't use the right ingredients in the right proportions, then taking that concoction isn't going to help your problem because you do not have the right formula. Am I correct or am I incorrect? I'm correct. So your science experiment is the alchemy of life, psychological alchemy, social alchemy, your do's and your don'ts, cause and effect. That's what you're working with. So how do you expect to heal your situation without using the right alchemical ingredients? If you want peas, you have to plant peas. You cannot plant corn and expect peas to grow. Corn is corn and peas is peas. If you want a car, you can't buy an aeroplane because you need a bigger, a longer, bless you, Malika. You need a longer runway for an aeroplane. You need a suitable place to land the aeroplane. It's just an inconvenience. Do you see how much you are not making any sense by choosing not to do the right thing? There is no other way. So until you drag yourself into the right lane, then expect to continue to experience discomfort, dissatisfaction, confusion, anger, what's the word when you're frightened? Fear. Expect to continue to experience all these things, and you can fix it. Just like that. Bless you. So if you choose not to do the right thing, then there's nothing that anybody else can do to help you, because God is not going to grant you your wish because you're not respecting God's rules or advice. You're not respecting the laws of nature. You're not respecting Mother Nature. You have no respect for Father Nature or Mother Nature. So how you expect to be rewarded by them? Especially when you're going up against somebody like me who has respect for Father Nature and Mother Nature. So when they favor me, what do you get upset? Do you understand what I'm saying? Simple. So anyway, I was asking God to tell me what question to ask you. Well, the reading that, because I usually do what God want you to know. But God said, what are you going to do about this? Or what are you doing about this? Or something like that. So let's find out what the problem is. First of all, let's start there and see if there's anything else that we need to add. So let's find out what the problem is that God want to know what you're gonna do about. Oh. See, all of y'all be hating me and trying to kill me and hurt me, and I'm one of the best things to ever happen to your life. Admit it. It's not that hard. I'm one of the best things to ever happen to the earth. Mwah. Okay. So let us see what this thing is that God is talking about. So what are you going to do about this? What is Ptah going to do about what exactly? Okay. Feeling one more. Okay. This might be another all there. These readings be long. Maniga, you want all the blessings in the world, man. You're not left none for nobody else. Bless you, 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 bless you. I will bless you 10 more times for the future of sneezes before you don't come out the kitchen. Bless you, 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 bless you. Right. I'm covered. It's my pleasure. Gosh. Oh. All right. Hello to whoever that is that's saying hello. Hi, hello. Hello. Whether you're friend or foe, hello. Alrighty then. Superpower. It's a set of power. Tough love. Like a shark. Ooh, too much to bear. Tough love. And I thought the world would revolve without us. But nothing I know couldn't take us down. I thought I could live without you. Hey. Nothing I know couldn't. Alrighty. So we're gonna go to 1 hour. If this year gonna go beyond, and I'm gonna stop because I need to walk on the treadmill. I've been doing Malika's hair for hours now. I need to make my circulation flow. And then I'll come back and continue with a part 2 if I need to. So Ptah, let's see what the problem is. God wanna know what you're gonna do about this. Let's see what the problem is. Looks like I need to start a new playlist for the ancient beings like you and the fallen angels. And God said the fallen angels are down here in politics. They're playing politicians trying to run the world and shit. When they're supposed to be taking care of God's creation, they're down here wrecking it. How unfortunate. But of all people, y'all should know that times have changed. Okay? We're in a different season. The rules have changed. Well, the rule hasn't changed, but certain things that used to get an okay to go through, they're being rejected now. Because God says it's time for us to treat each other with the respect that we deserve. Yeah. I don't make the rules. I know you feel it in the air. Even the babies know it's there. Tough love. The laws of the world tell us what goes in the sky and what falls. It's a superpower. The laws of the world never stopped us once. Because y'all think that God rules are meant to be broken? Because y'all think that together you got plenty superpower. It's a superpower. A tough love. Well, now it's your turn to get some tough love. Oh, like a shark. Oh, like a bear. So we're gonna run this town tonight. I mean, all this power God is giving me, I didn't ask for it. I had no plans on being this powerful. None. Okay? All I wanted was to be a simple humanitarian. Well, I guess I am a humanitarian because it's like, man like Ptah is at the top of the food chain when it comes to the problems that humanity is having. So, like, well, since you want to be a humanitarian, I'm glad you said that because I have a job for you, God said. I'm thinking I'll be kind of like the Red Cross, go in and help heal communities and help them get back on their feet after disasters and shit like that. That's what I thought God was giving me. God got me talking to pharaohs from eons and shit, beings that we thought were dead and gone. Niggas are still here, bruv. Them there. Stop it. Them there so still run things. Well, you're Ptah and I'm Nefertiti, so I guess I was made for this. I guess there are understandings about you guys laying dormant within me, which will be triggered upon certain events. You know, when I was in Montserrat, I found a scarab. It was a big rascal beetle, like big like that. I don't even know where to tell you to measure. It was huge. That wasn't no regular beetle that was found in Montserrat. And that's after they started attacking me. In 2008, I found that beetle. But I always felt like I belonged in a temple. I always felt like I belonged to the pyramids. I always felt a pull towards the pyramids. When I was with Jakai, say like from about 2000 and maybe about 2000 and maybe 2002, 2003, I started to feel like drawn to the pyramids. I still don't know what the hell they were for, but I just feel like I belong there. It feels like home to my soul. I didn't know why. But then I started to see the Nefertiti bust everywhere. And God is so clever. My birthmark of the Nefertiti bust, right there. It's like if you're looking at me, it just looked like a something. But when I look at myself, I can see clearly what it is. She got on headgear and everything. The neck, the face, and the headgear. So there's like something on her headgear here and something on her headgear here. That's not in the Nefertiti bust, but the neck and everything else going up. But I know that those people used to have different things on their headgear. I don't know what they're for. Like I said, the knowledge is in me, just dormant, but it will be resurrected at the right time. Okay, so anyway, back to you. Ptah, 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 Ptah. I just love saying that like that. It feels so right, okay? Are you related to some crows or something? It just feels right. Ptah! You know? Anywho, we got They've added you to their future plans. That's the subject matter. So what are you gonna do about this? So somebody added you to their future plans, Ptah. Or did you add somebody to your future plans? Let's dig in some more and find out what God is talking about. Ptah came to me and said, yo, I am the one with the money. Okay. Let me see how they put it. Let me tell you exactly what they said to me. What they put in the AI. You're gonna have to wait for it to load. Hang on. One moment, please. Before we continue. But made them say, yo, I'm the one who, what was it? It was like, listen, I'm the one with the money. I'm the one, it's like, nobody makes anything, nobody do anything without my say so. Nobody says anything without my say so. That's basically what it was saying. I was like, oh? And they called Ptah a creator. You don't create anything, Ptah. If you have the money and you give people the money, you're not the creator. You're the financier. Okay, you finance things. You don't create. The people who do the creation, they create. You just issue the money. About creator. You don't create, not need to create yourself some peace. You need to create a prosperous future. That's what you need to create. About your creator. Let me tell y'all how they want us to see Ptah. It says Ptah is an ancient Egyptian creator god, the patron of craftsmen, architects, and artisans who brought the world into being through thought and speech. Yeah. So, yeah, they say he's the patron of craftsmen. When I looked up the word patron, a patron is somebody who pays for things. So Ptah is the patron of craftsmen, architects, and artisans who brought the world into being through thought and speech. Because, we think of anything that we create, we think of it first. And that's why people go to get loans and things like that, because in the society that we live, we need money to get stuff. Okay. So basically, they say an ancient Egyptian creator god. Creator god, the patron of craftsmen, architects, and artisans who brought the world into being, which is people like me. We bring the world into being. Those who offer goods and services, those who got skills that they share with the world, we bring the world into being through our thought, our speech, and our actions. So why are you, Ptah, taking credit for our creations? Why are you taking credit for our intellectual property? You see how desperate you are to make yourself seem important. You had nothing to do with me and my businesses. You have nothing to do with me and my empire. If you could shut my empire down, you would shut it down. But that just goes to show you that the fact that I have an empire has nothing to do with you. You didn't give me the wisdom. You didn't give me the strength in my body. If it was left up to you, I'd be dead by now. So how are you taking credit like that? It's just lies. You See, you can take credit for them other rich buddies who you give money to. You can take credit for them and their empires because you funded that. I worked hard for what I have. I didn't get a loan from anywhere. And even if you get a loan and you have to pay it back, the person that gave you the loan can't say that they take credit for it. I fucking paid you back. You don't have nothing to do with what I got going on. Sorry for the F word. But yeah, if I paid you back and I paid you back with interest and you still want to be taking credit for my creation, my intellectual property, you're not making any sense. Our dealings are done. After I pay you back, what I got going on have nothing to do with you. If I fail to pay you back, you can come and collect. Then we are still joined in that way. But if I already paid you back your money, then it's like, thank you. I needed a forward to help me finance what I'm trying to bring into the world. You gave it to me. I gave you back your forward money plus interest. Me and your dealings are done. Stay out of my business. Thank you and good night. But not Ptah. Ptah said, I own you. Ptah said, I own everybody and everything. No, Ptah, you don't. You do not. Don't feel bad. Own anybody either or anything. I only own myself and what I got going on. And that's the way God created it all to be. Okay? Now that we got that out the way. Can you get these people to stop making my phones poison me? I'm tired of, like, I'm talking and I'm tasting the vibe and it's making my mouth dry, and sometimes I put it close to my face and it's got me sneezing my head off and it's annoying. Do you think that you can stop doing that to me now, please? And thank you. I hope you can find it in your heart to tell them to stop doing that to me. Anyway, let's see. So, yeah, future plans. Somebody added somebody to their future plans. Let's find out. So God want to know what you're going to do about this. Let's check this before we continue. Feels correct like this, but it still feels wrong. Let me go again. Okay. God said this way. All right. Okay. So, okay, it's 3 cards. We got conversing will help. It's hard, but they are worth the effort. And be honest about the situation. You see? And that's how we started. If you want corn, you have to plant corn. Okay? God said talking will help. It's going to be hard, but it's worth the effort. But you got to be honest about the situation. And then we got, they like their sexual discipline as it is. So this is clearly not talking about sex. This is talking about interaction. They like how they interact with the world. They like how they interact with other people. So somebody like how they interact with other people. So it's like somebody don't have no plans to change. Okay, I'm hearing I don't have any plans to change. Okay, so this is about me and you. All right. So yeah, so God said conversing will help. It's hard, but I am worth the effort. Mhm. And you need to be honest about this situation because I like myself the way that I am. I'm not going to stop being how I am because there's nothing wrong with how I am. There's something wrong with how you are. And not only is something wrong with how you are when you're dealing with other people, you're also destroying yourself. So you're not making yourself make any sense. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So we got it's infatuation or lust. Other people are working against your relationship. So when you're infatuated with somebody, you just have this strong desire for them and you like having that strong desire for them. Okay. In our case, you have this strong desire to put me beneath you. And then we have other people are working against your relationship. So these would be the people who are here to help me. God and its delegates. It's like you want a relationship with me whereby you have conquered me. I am beneath you. I am afraid of you. I do what you say, but that's not happening, my dear. My loyalty is to the real God because that one can hurt me. You can't. You can only hurt me if that one allow you to. Since you have forgotten the rules of life, I guess I'm here to refresh your memory. Okay, let's continue. So, yeah, my people are here to protect me from your infatuation with conquering me. Let's read on. We have fun together. Did I show you the other cards? And then we have fun together. So yeah, we're gonna have fun kicking your ass if you don't leave me alone. I'm gonna have fun talking about it, and they're gonna have fun being about it. Cause they're on the battlefield. I'm the face of the operation. I am the I'm PR. PR. I'm the ambassador. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. You know how the setup go. Yeah. I'm the face that you see. I'm the voice that you hear. But the blows that you're gonna feel are gonna come from everywhere. Here and there. Okay. So anyway, so have fun together. Someone sent them to bless you, yeah. Because we're not your enemy, but we will kick your ass. We will kick your ass and we're gonna smile and then we're gonna help you nurse your wound until you come to your senses and know that if you want peace, you have to plant peace. And if you want peace, you have to sow peace. Let's read on. So someone sent them to bless you. God sent us to bless you. Me and the posse that's protecting me secretly, God sent us to bless you, save you from yourself. But we're going to kick your ass because sometimes you just slap or kick up your backside. So you can make some different decisions, right? So yeah, we are about to. So shit's about to go down, Ptah. And when you move, then we move. If you don't move, we won't be paying attention to you to try to do nothing to you or your empire. You see it? But it's time that you stop suffering me and people like me. That's the message. I don't deserve what you're doing to me. I'm innocent. I'm not here to hurt your empire. The thing is, the way you got your empire set up is like when I do what I've come to do to set up my empire, it automatically conflicts with what you have built. You have built an empire of destruction, an empire of chaos. That's how you like it. Me, I like an empire of order. I like an empire where my subjects are happy and healthy. You like an empire where your subjects are suffering in every way. So you're not hard to beat. If I was to make it my business to overpower you and overthrow you, you're not hard to beat because you're not nice. Do you see how easy that is? The people are already suffering. They look if they can find opposition to this system, they will leave. Even your soldiers and your police that you think are so allegiant, they will leave. Because you suffer them too. You have no respect for anybody. You show no mercy to anybody. You give them crumbs. They know that they get crumbs for the risks that they take to keep this evil system afloat. They know. They know it's not worth it. But right now, it's helping out. It's helping them out to live a more grander life. But when it starts to become unprofitable to help you, they're going to desert you, Ptah. Your kingdom is falling because you're making it fall. If you treat those beneath you, those you're responsible for, with dignity and respect, then they'll happily serve you. Right now, they're serving you because they feel they have no choice. They're only serving you because they feel outnumbered and outdone. But if they ever find the courage to start mobilizing themselves and they see an opposite system, a way of being, way of doing things, they're going to leave the system. Your system is going to collapse. Because it's terrible. Nobody likes it. Look at the music industry. Look at what they do to these people. You pay them pittance. You sexually molest them. This is how you run your business. You sexually molest them, you break them down, you stop them from loving who they want to love, you stop them from doing what they want to do with their money. This is how you treat them. In every industry, that's the same formula that you do to all of them. The people, they are basically living in a prison. How long you think they're going to be okay with that for? A lot of them are already fed up. And the more that people become aware of reality and their personal power, is the more they're going to take a stand against the current way of doing things. What are you going to do to stop it? Are you going to shut down the whole internet so that nobody can tell their story? What are you planning on doing about this? How do you plan on winning this? Let's read on. So we came to bless you. Right now, you're in the lead. People listen to you. You have authority over a lot. You have authority over a major portion of the system. You have the say so. Just say it. And it will be done. And you're still in control. But if you refuse to give the people justice and or relief, they're going to take the power into their own hands. And then you will have none. Well, next card in succession, we have a blank card. So yeah, so we came to bless you, save you from yourself, and that's what we're about to do. There's a blank card. Now we have, they see your value. So you should see our value. I hope you see our value. We're not here to take your position. We just want better. Simple. You can be Ptah. Nobody wants to take your position from you. We just want to be treated better. You can do better with this system. You can do better. We know you can. If you choose not to do better, then we're just gonna have to take the power into our own hands and do better for ourselves. And that better includes eliminating you. Taking our power back and allowing you no say in our lives. So that's what you got going on. Now this is the food deck God guided me to. So let's see. I know I said I'm gonna do 1 hour. Let's just do this one, and then we're gonna have to do a part 2 because I still got 2 more decks. So, but I like how God talked to us with this food deck. It's funny. I can see the message so clearly. It makes sense, but it'd be funny. So, but what are you gonna do about this? The future of your empire is at stake. And you have the power to keep hold of it. Because it's like this. Nature has set its rules, and whereas it was fine for you to be horrible before and get away with it, we're coming to a point in the story of nature where being horrible is going to bring you the opposite of what it used to bring you. You see? So it's time for you to change. And when the seasons change again, you can go back to being horrible. Not that. You make our lives interesting. Because look at what a lot of people doing in America. They lose their house, they go and live in their car. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of them are probably having fun. Some of them are having fun living in their car, trying to make ends meet. Some of them are actually having fun. And in the future, when we get over this hump, it's going to be beautiful stories. It's going to be great memories of hard times and surviving. And so it's not like we hate you. We don't hate you, but you're doing a little bit too much. And before you decide to do any more, God is telling you, you need to check yourself and reel it in, or else you're going to make it really bad for yourself. So we're here to save you from yourself. Me personally, I wouldn't mind being one of them people who had to live in their cars. I like stupid shit like that. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I'm named Survivor. You see, God called me Survivor because it's a piece of me that love hard times. I don't want it all the time because everybody needs a break. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it becomes too much. But I don't have a problem with dealing with difficulty in life. I actually like it. I actually like it. Because, well, it gives us a purpose. You know how much things we learn when we have to deal with difficulty? But God is telling you, it's getting a little bit too much. And you're going to flip it back on yourself where you're going to get results that you don't like. You see, there's only so much pressure that the people are willing to take on. What's this I'm hearing about all these people being laid off and all these factories closing and all these businesses going down and people losing their jobs without notice and without the ability to make other preparations to feed and house and clothe their families, and now it's winter. Just imagine what those people are going through. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think feeling inside? How do you think their bodies are feeling? And then some of them have to watch their children get sick or their elderly parents get sick, and seeing that it's the system that's causing this, you are doing too much, Ptah. And it's going to backfire on you, because once you lose the docility of the people, it's going to be a while before they become calm and compliant. And when you work together with the system again, you're teaching them to not have faith in the system. You're teaching them to not have faith in their government. And you are encouraging them to become more self-reliant And once they find their personal power, the more they find their personal power is the less power you will have. Look at what happened with COVID. A lot of people used to work in different business places, and then COVID happened and people started taking up their hobbies again, and people started going online and doing stuff, and they created a new source of income, a new source of survival for themselves. And now that had some kind of effect on the work economy or the work placement system. You know what I'm saying? It's like business owners obviously had a hard time trying to fill the positions with people who were to run the business, because people who used to work for them quit because they found a new source where they have their independence. They're their own boss. It's easier. The money that the work that they're doing is easier, and they're making money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have to pay attention to how what you're doing is going to affect the psychological makeup of your subjects. You're making them stronger. And I know your intention is to make them weaker, more dependent on the system. Because with your size ego, you don't want nobody else to be billionaires and trillionaires like you without your say so. And especially not people who are willing to use their money how they want to. See, people like me, you definitely don't want me to get rich, because you know I'm gonna build all type of good stuff to help out humanity. That's what you don't want. But what you're doing with how you're behaving now is creating a lot more people like me. Because a lot of people have good intentions, they just don't have the money. But when you put them in a position where they become more self-reliant, they realize, hey, I didn't realize I had the power to do this. And then they're going to start to do all kind of other positive things, because that's where their heart was set in the first place. They just didn't have the funds or the freedom, the time to do so. And whereas you can keep your eye on a few people like myself, the way you're treating the population, you are making a lot of people like me find their own personal strength. And it's like you can't keep your eye on all of us. I don't care how big your organization is. You can't keep your eye on all of us. You're inadvertently making more people like me. They're going to get their money, and they're going to use their money in a positive way. And you're going to try and make laws, trying to see if you can use laws to get them back under control. And we're going to say, fuck you and your laws, because you have failed us so many times, government, that we don't want to hear anything from you. We see who you are. We see what you're doing. We don't like it. And if you don't fix yourself, then we're going to continue doing what we're doing over here. And you know what? Even some of your soldiers are going to desert you and join the population. You see what you're creating? So what are you going to do about this, Ptah? It's a big thing, I'm telling you. But I'm loving the game. I'm loving the game. Me and the delegates that God put to protect me, we are all loving this game. They're out there on the battlefield. That's what they were made for. Me, I'm here in front of the camera, sharing my gifts of wisdom and my ability to tap into the highest high, the true emperor, you know, the real God. Everybody love their position. We're all in position, and we love what we do, and we're just doing what we do. And by every one of us doing what we do, that's how we're going to conquer you. Nobody wants to take your power, but you're giving it away. You're not hard to beat. The way how you're going, you're not hard to beat. You have to allow the people a chance to love you. You have to allow the people a chance to actually sing your praises. Let them have good things to say about the government for a change. You know, that's how, if you really want to put us back into that docile state, instead of keep going towards a more frustrated state of being where we start to just take our personal power back, you have to give. You need to find a balance between giving and taking, because the people don't mind. They just go in their cars to live. They bought caravans, they sold their house and lived in caravans, and I'm sure they're happy. A lot of them are happier in their caravans because they're like, God damn, how I'm saving money. I should have done this long time ago. I didn't realize it would be so easy and simple, and fucking caravan is easier to clean, bruv. Instead of living in a whole 4 or 5 bedroom house, you got all these damn rooms to clean. Everybody's so far away now. With the family inside the caravan, everybody has to be close to each other now. So now you're helping them to build back bonds with each other. Yeah, families are gonna get, yo. You just have to see what is happening from the perspective of somebody like myself, because you think that you got it all figured out by being mean. You think that if you're just mean and make everybody suffer and frustrated, you think that people are gonna start hating each other. And we're not inherently built like that. Humans are made of love, first of all. And so with the right encouragement, it's not hard for us to gravitate towards love, because love feels better than hate. Love feels better than war. Love is easier than war. So, although you don't realize what you're doing, we thank you. We thank you for the opportunity to live a different kind of life. But there's a delicate balance that you need to maintain so that you don't lose your position, or else you will lose your position and somebody else will rise and take your position. You're gonna lose a lot. So there are blessings, just as with COVID, there are blessings. There are advantages and disadvantages to all these unfortunate events that are happening to we, the people, right now. People learn how to budget better. People learn how to cut out the budget that they thought they wanted and needed, but they realize, you know what, I can live without this shit. Trust me, when this hardship is over, the people that went into it, they are not gonna ever be the same. They're gonna be better. People who think positive in these hard times are going to be better. More in their personal power. That's what you're making. Because we've tried hate. We've seen hate. People ain't even racist like that anymore. Everybody's sharing in each other's culture and stuff. Everybody's accepting, okay, that's them, that's how they do their thing, and where we can come together on common ground, we come together, we have a great time, and everybody go back to doing their thing. You know, do you, and I'm gonna do me, and if you want to come and see how we do what we do, I'm gonna invite you over, and you can come, and yeah, and vice versa. You experience, you know, dancing. Yeah, people are having a good time. Those who want to have a good time, they're having a good time. And look, we got black foods at the bottom of the deck. Ain't nobody care about no damn racism anymore. Most people don't care about that, especially the young people. Shit. Hey. Shit. Everybody like what they like, and that's it. We've experienced each other's cultures. We like this from the white culture. White people like this from the black culture. We got Asian people liking this from everybody culture, and everybody liking this from the Asian culture, and everybody's just We just loving each other and loving what we loving and doing what we want to do. I love it. I know you don't love it. That's not your intention. You didn't intend for us to be friends with each other. You intended for us to go around hating each other, stealing from each other. But that's not gonna get us through these hard times. And it's like we're naturally going through these hard times, but we naturally like each other. It's not like even we're getting together because we have to fight this issue that we're dealing with, these life challenges. Nah, we've experienced each other and we realize what we've been taught as young folk, it is not true. A lot of white people are realizing how their parents and their people used to talk about black people is like it was all lies. Like they talk about us like we're just the most disgusting things on earth, and they get around us, we smell good, we look good, we sex good, we cook good, we dance good, we're fun to be around. And it's like these motherfuckers lied to me. Like, yeah, y'all go on with your racism, okay? You do you up there. All you old folks who want to be like that, you can stay up there and be like that. We don't want that. Okay? Okay. We make beautiful babies together and shit. So what are you gonna do about this, Ptah? Is there anything you can do about this, Ptah? Somebody was telling me, excuse me, I need to go eat my food soon. But somebody was telling me I better leave Ptah alone. I'm like, you better stay out of me and Ptah's business. Okay? Don't get involved in me and Ptah's business. Let me deal with Ptah myself. I understand you're afraid, but I was made like you. You do you, and I will do me. Okay? I was made for this. I'm not afraid of Ptah. I'm not here to be Ptah's enemy, and I don't care about being Ptah's friend. I'm here as a neutral party. I'm here as a messenger. Okay? Ptah came on my radar. Ptah said his name out to me twice. Because the first time I ignored it. And then I heard it again. I didn't even know there was an Egyptian god named Ptah. I'm more into Osiris and uh, uh, Anubis and Isis, and those are names I hear more. I have never heard anybody talking about Ptah. So Ptah wanted to get noticed by me. I mean, Ptah came to me, so now I'm here noticing Ptah. Don't get in me and Ptah's business. Ptah know me and I know Ptah. Okay? Right. Don't get in me and Ptah's business. Leave us, let us sort out our mess ourselves. Ptah called me and I answered. I'm not here to make any enemies with anybody, but I will defend myself against all terrorists, foreign and domestic. So don't try to be my husband or my youth or my mother or anybody close to me and think that because you're my family that you can take advantage of me. All foreign and domestic terrorists, I will stand against you. Because wrong. Thou shalt not bully. shalt not covet thy neighbor's destiny. You're already in power. Why you want to take my destiny away from me? Should focus on preserving your power, smarty pants. Duh, you're already winning. All your energy on me and what I got going on. Those who love evil, they're gonna love evil. Those who love your wicked system, they're gonna love your wicked system. Those who want to stay and roll with you and how you do what you do, they're gonna stay and roll with you and do what you do. They're gonna stay with you. But those who don't like it, they're gonna leave. So if you don't want them to leave, then you have to have a give and take so that they don't start hating you and wanting to leave. It's common sense. Simple mathematics. You're gonna have a business and you're offering poor service, but you want people to keep on using your service. Or you have a good, you have a product that you're selling and the product is subpar and you expect people gonna keep on coming and buying the product just because you're the only one making that product. Soon you're gonna have competition, and you know what? Right there, that's when you're gonna lose all your customers. So if instead of subjecting the people to inferiority just because you have the monopoly at the time, you should think about customer value. You should value your customers by giving them good products and good services. How dare you not do that? And then expect them to still stay faithful and loyal to you and what you got going on. As soon as they see your competitor, they're gone. These are things that you're supposed to know. I don't know what's wrong with you, Ptah. Something wrong with you. Ego. I just heard ego again. Wow. Well, to everybody listening, let this be a lesson that you need to make sure you keep your ego in check, because it'll run you in the ground. Okay? Just know where your powers begin and where they end. Don't be too prideful to tone it down. That's how you maintain your power. When it's time to turn up again, turn up. Because you got authority you got divine authority to turn up. You see? So Ptah, you had divine authority to turn up, but now you don't have divine authority to turn up. God is saying, turn it down a bit. There's gonna come a time when you got divine authority to turn up again. But this is not the season for that. Because everybody's quite happy with their positions, just loving their family and taking care of their people. Nobody wants to be Ptah. Ptah is Ptah. Nobody wants to be you. We just want you to be you the right way. Because whatever version of you choose to be, it's affecting all of us. And there's more of us than there is you. You're fighting a battle that you will not win. We're here to bless you. We're not here to curse you. You saw this card come out. We were sent to bless you. But if you fuck with us, we're going to fuck you up. Play stupid games, you're going to win your stupid prize. dum dee day. Okay, which way are we going? This way. Dum dum dee day. The only people who want your power Ptah are those closest to you. Those are the people who would love to be you. We don't care about sitting in your seat. It's the ones closest to you that envy you. I wish they had your power. And can y'all stop like poisoning my foods too? Like stop poisoning my cigarettes and well my tobacco and stop messing with the milk and the sugar and can you stop doing that please? If you want an audience with me, just reach out. You know, we can stop with the dream potions now because they're not making them very well and it's hurting me. Okay, I would appreciate it. You see what God has to do in order for me to get a clear reading and stop y'all from interfering? Now, do we really have to continue to do all this? All these things have got to stop, Ptah. It's not necessary. It is really not necessary. You're making it's just like look how much time this takes. But God has to do this in order to block you people from being able to throw my reading off. So the right information come out. Look at that. I shuffle the cards and I have to still put them down like this. And basically it's another shuffle. That's what this is. Basically another shuffle. But one thing I'm happy for this for is it give you guys time to think and talk in between. So I don't really hate it that much. But it's annoying. Ouch. Okay. Okay, we're ready now. To the subject matter of this part of your message, but we got aloe jelly. Aloe jelly. So aloe vera is quite, it's like a tough plant, but it's really soft on the inside, isn't it? When I say tough, it's like, look how it multiplies. You plant one aloe vera and you'll have aloe vera for a very long. And why y'all keep killing my aloe vera plant? Come to think of it. Thank you for reminding me. Just before we get into this, y'all keep killing my aloe vera plant. Why? And you keep, listen, tell your people to stay away from me, period. They keep trying to kill my plants. They keep trying to ruin my teeth. I can't get to go to the dentist and have proper service. Yo, all these things need to stop, Ptah. You're getting on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? I would appreciate it very much. But yeah, my aloe plant, I'm very upset about that. My aloe plant just, it's like you're killing it from the root. I pull one leaf and it just come off. The other one disintegrated. What the fuck are y'all doing to our plants? I had a whole garden of Eden around me. That's how I like it. And y'all been killing off my plants one by one. I had these plants for years. Please stop. So yeah, so aloe vera, and it's quite therapeutic. And it's like healing in it. And it heals, it cleans the blood as well, because they say that the bitter part of it. So imagine aloe. So aloe vera, it has this green outer shell. It has spikes on the outside of the green part, right? If you touch it wrong, you won't be happy. And then when you slice it open, it has this jelly on the inside. And this jelly is quite pure. Like it doesn't have that bitter flavor. The bitterness comes from, I think, the sides of the plant. So when you cut it and that yellow fluid drips out, which is quite medicinal, that's the part I think that cleans the blood, the bitterness. Yeah, so look at that. All the parts are just separated in the aloe plant. And it's like spiky on the inside, but it's just soft. And it's spiky on the outside and very soft on the inside. And it has the power to heal. So that's the subject matter. Okay? But God is talking about the jelly though, the aloe jelly. So being soft and pure. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the message. But that's what you need right now, Ptah. In order to bring balance to your empire, you need to find your softness. You need to find that kind nature within you to do something nice for someone else. That's your biggest problem right now. You don't want to do anything nice for anyone else. You just want to take. Life is about balance. You should know that. All these Ma'at principles spoken of from time ago, you know that life is about balance. You know that better than any of us. That's quite straightforward. And that's all God want to tell you. Ah, look. Brown sugar. Sweet. You know? Nice. Find your kind nature. Find your soft nature. You know how healing brown sugar is? Brown sugar has done me well on many, many occasions. So yeah, God want you to be sweet, Ptah. Because the underlying issue is onion. What do onions do? When you cut the onion, they make you cry. When you open the onion, just like you open the you open the jelly, you open the aloe, you get the jelly. If you cut the onion, you open the onion, it makes you cry. Well, proper onion anyway, real onion. If you cut the onion open and it'll make your eyes water up, there's something wrong with its genetics. So onion, and we got thyme. So crying and thyme. And we got orange. I'm gonna clarify orange to see what God is saying with the orange. I'm getting Trump. The real Trump anyway, not the fake one that y'all got going around doing all whatever he doing. Not the one that everybody hate, the Trump that everybody would actually love. Okay? The one who thinks like me, the one who would be fighting for justice like me, the one who would be setting things right like me. Ooh, is that your opposition? Is that the one that's going to come and take over from you when you drop your crown? Is it Trump who's meant to come and take your crown? So we got avocado. Avocado is coming out as the one seed. It's like only one. It's only one Trump. Then we got rosemary. This was coming out as like the rosary beads. Yeah, because he's about God's business. The real Trump. The one and only Trump. The one and only orange man. Not this impersonator. You see how many people can impersonate Trump? It's fake news, fake news. Even I can impersonate. Anybody can pretend to be Trump, but only Trump is really Trump. Is it? And God already revealed on this channel that Trump is off on a secret mission for the divine. Trump is in witness protection. The real Trump is in witness protection. So the one that y'all got going around doing all these mad things, bombing Venezuela and whatever the fuck y'all got going on, which I could be reading about, and notice I haven't said anything about it because I'm not here to interfere with your business. I'm here about my own business. You see how that works? I could be here spilling the tea on your business because I got the files. I have access to all the files, Ptah. You know that. So pay attention to the fact that I haven't said anything about what the fuck is going on in Venezuela and what's really going on in Venezuela. I haven't said anything because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to say what God sent me to say. So anytime you see me show up, if I'm not doing like readings for the general public, like the love readings and the family readings and things like that, anytime you see me here on governmental business, God sent me. And when God sent me, you don't even have to say anything because there's nothing that you would say to deter me from doing what God sent me to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not the one fighting against you. God is simply using me. My business is to take care of the public. God's business is the governmental part. I have no rights to those files. Those files are too delicate and important for me to be dabbling in all willy-nilly. I wouldn't do that. I wait until God tell me, okay, Chanel, I want you to go on and do this. Sometimes my spirit, I come and set up the camera and don't even know what God sent me here for. I just feel like I'm supposed to be in front of this camera right now. And it's when I get there, sometimes I realize what God want to talk about. God may want to talk about Trump or Traore or any of that stuff. I don't just take up myself and come out to play fucking Superwoman or Wonder Woman. That's not my desire. My desire is to take care of the people. I like to read tarot and people love life and their money and their work life. That's what I want to do. That's why I made a channel specifically for that, because they're shorter, people got time for that, and the people need knowledge about their personal life, because it's nice to hear about the government because it concerns all of us, but it's equally important for people to know about what's closer to home. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not all the time we need to be thinking about government and what madness government is doing. You understand? We don't really care like that. Okay? But yeah, so I'm getting Trump as the orange man. Ow, go Trump. Go Trump. The real Trump. The real Trump. Not the fake one. Not the fake one. Go Trump. Go Trump. I've always been a fan of Trump, okay? I love Trump. The real Trump, not the fake motherfucker that you see prancing around here making all this noise and whatnot. He don't even talk like Trump. And look at the color of his hair. That's not Trump's hair color. Trump hair color is orange. Trump is the orange man. Trump skin orange. Trump hair orange. Trump love orange. He is the orange guy. He's the orange guy. We accept that. There's none like him. And look, next we got the guinea coming. And what inside the guinea look like? Inside the guinea is orange. Green on the outside, orange on the inside. He's the sugar cane. Look, the base of brown sugar. Where you get brown sugar from? From sugar cane. There's a reason why Trump is called Trump. Trump was born to be. That's his energy that he's carrying right now. So if you don't fix up, Trump is truly going to make America and everywhere around the world great again. Trump going to take his rightful place. And that impersonator that you got out there going around claiming to be Trump, he going to have to go. And Trump don't have to worry because people like me are here to set the record straight for make no say. That is not Trump that you seeing out there. That's an impersonator. The same way the reading came out about them doing this in Africa, where they're kidnapping the original presidents, whatnot, in these African states and replacing them with impersonators. And they get the impersonators to bring all these rules and do all these things. And then when they finish doing whatever they want them to do, they then put back the real people there. So now the people of these countries think that it's actually their leader that did this, but the leaders didn't want to do it in the first place. So they kidnap them, put impersonators in their place, get what they want to do done, and then they take out the impersonator and put back in the original people. So these are the times that we're living in, people. It's just the other day I tell my daughter, yo, show me your birthmark. Because if they ever kidnap you and put a replacement, I want to be able to identify you. Every flaw on your body, in your mouth, on your head, they're going to have to get all that shit right. If y'all want to kidnap my child and put some imposter inside here, y'all going to have to get all that shit right. You're going to have to know where every discolored hair is, every cut that she ever got, every butt mark that she got, every mole that she got, everything right and wrong with she teeth. Y'all gonna have to get every fucking thing right. Y'all ain't fooling me. And if you do fool me, it won't be for long. Because it's like, why you don't want to show me? I know what times we're living in. I know what type of people we're living around. The Trump that you see is not the real Trump. It's an impersonator. The real Trump is off getting ready, most likely for his return. God chose Trump. The real Trump. Not the fake one that you see right now. The one that y'all hate is the fake Trump. They're doing all these ungodly things in Trump's name so that people hate Trump. That's what they're doing. So by the time Trump come and take back his rightful place, there will be so much hatred for him. That's their intention. But Ptah, you got your plans and God has its plans too. You need to recognize that. So what are you going to do about this? You got a lot of problems on your hands, Ptah, and you're not going to win. So if I were you, look, sugar cane, ripe banana, orange. Again, tell me why I got 2 orange cards. I have no idea, but God knew why he make me make 2 orange cards. the orange man is the ripe banana. When the time is right, ripe banana. When the time is right, the orange man is going to come back and he's going to be hotter than ever. Chilly. And we got marrow, blood, bloodline, life. Just watch and see how this story play out. And God is telling me to show you all the brown fruits and the junk food. But I guess that would be you. God said you're junk food. Yeah, you need some solid food, breadfruit and such. And water. God said you need to get your shit together or else he got somebody to take your place. I did a reading one time, but that was the secret society. It could be that I was supposed to check out that reading so long ago. It's the changing, I think I call it the changing of the gods. That message came out and some initials came out as well as to who is going to be replacing who. Because I checked to see who is going to replace in the current heads of the secret society. And I got some initials, but I don't remember what they are. So I was saying to myself a long time ago that I need to check that reading out again to see how it resonates with what is going on right now. If you notice, I'm usually ahead of my time. A lot of my messages, they are ahead of my time. But when you look, you'll see exactly what I was talking about actually happened. Because some of the times God called me to read about things and I don't even know anything like that is going on. And then I see the shit on the news. I'm like, oh, that's why you wanted me to read about such and such. Yeah. So I just allow God to use me because we need the help. Even you, Ptah. We all need to hear from God right now. And it's not everybody who have it's not everybody who has well, everybody has not yet opened up themselves to hear from God directly. A lot of people are afraid of God. It's like a lot of people are afraid of God, but they're not afraid of the devil. It's like make yourself make sense. Okay. Why you want to be afraid of God, but you're not afraid of all these wicked people? But then they are afraid of these wicked people because they'll disrespect God, won't disrespect the wicked people. I don't get it. But anywho, I'm not meant to understand everything, and it's all right. I'm cool with that, and my heart is still open. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Yeah, this is part one. We're gonna have to come back and do part two. We got two more decks for Todd to bring you your messages from. But yeah, we're gonna see what we want to reveal. So guys, say what you gonna do about this Ptah? Ptah. Yeah, the man with the power. Go on with your crown. God bless you and your crown. Okay, I hope that you find your way. Okay, I hope you find your way to sweetness. Because if you don't find your way to sweetness, Trump gonna come. The real Trump gonna come back and take your place. Okay.